Welcome to Hippie Walks. I'm Søren. Thank you very much for joining me in this week's video. In this week's video, I am continuing my journey from courier to vlogger to filmmaker. What a week it's been. Euro's done. Italy won. That was awesome. Kind of sucked for me because I'm Danish and I was rooting for the Danes and they were doing exceptionally well, sort of in the middle there. Their first game wasn't that great, but they had a huge injury that they had to come back from. And then the second game was against Belgium. Third game, they just crushed Russia, which was awesome. They made it past Czech. But alas, the English took out the Danes. Much like back in 1066 when they took out the English kicked out the Danes then. Well, this time England kicked the crap. Well, they didn't kick the crap. I think it was like 2-1 with the final score. It was a good game, but at the very end there, it was pretty much just England just trying to go goal after goal after goal. Denmark, you kicked ass. You defended immensely well. Right? You defended well. Like only losing 2-1, I think it was awesome. And Denmark has got a great team, and England's got a great team. So who knows? Maybe this year maybe this time, the next World Cup, either Denmark or England will win it. I'm kind of fans of both. I'm not sure if you found that out yet. Anyways, so that was excitement, that feel when you're watching the game, when it's just like building up and you're almost there. Oh my God, Denmark scored! Yeah! And then they lost. Ups and downs all week. But you know what? I'm not here to talk about the Euro. Anyways, this weekend, today is Monday. And this weekend I went out filming on Saturday down in Inglewood, and I think I got some really nice footage. I think I'm definitely getting better at my B-roll. I still have lots of work to do with my B-roll, but I'm getting better. There's one particular clip in there that I'm not really happy with. I should ask you to point that out in a positive and constructive way, of course. I went with a little different angle this time. I tried something else. I think it works. I kind of liked it. I've only been at this for 2 weeks now? Well, a month. Well, it's about June. This is my 5th video. So I'm just gonna say it's been about a month. Hardcore, all in, absolutely gonna kick some serious butt. I'm gonna become a filmmaker. It's been about a month since then. I graduated in that month from VSDC, which is it's an okay video editing program, and I'm right now, learning probably one of the hardest and best decisions I've made so far was learning Premiere Pro, or should I say, starting to use and slowly learn Premiere Pro. On top of that, I'm also working on learning Lightroom. If you're looking for some pictures that I've done in Lightroom, go check out my Instagram, or as I call it in my banner, my hippiegram. That's a shit. So what I do is, before I decide exactly where I'm going to go, I go on Google Maps and I go down to the street view and I start walking along. My wife thinks I'm crazy, but I actually do this in different cities on Google Maps. For example, I used to live in England for a bit, so I go to where I lived in England and I go down to the street view and I check that out, walk around some areas. It's nostalgia, right? But I was doing that and I thought, why don't I take that over into my filmmaking? So what I do is I go down to the street view and I go check out certain areas and it's like, oh, you know what? That might be a nice place to film. Oh, that is awesome. And actually that's what happened with Inglewood. A very specific picture. There's 2 people kissing. I call it Inglewood Kiss in Blue on my Instagram and my Twitter when it goes out. You'll see the picture. I saw that when I was on Google Maps and I said, you know what? I need to go down there and I need to check that out. And I went down there to Inglewood, and it looks. I'm sorry, Inglewood, but it looks kind of boring when I first got there, and I was completely wrong. Yeah, I'm completely wrong about that. But that's what I did. I went down Google Maps. I checked out the area. I found some stuff I could shoot with. Maybe I could make some B-roll with, and I went down there with an idea in my head. I made sure to write down all my good books beforehand, and you know, they told me I should write notes, and I've been writing notes like a maniac. Like I think this is all just from last month. I always make sure to put dates on this stuff here. Yeah. So, last month. I love writing in pencil. I don't know why. I love erasing too. I don't know why. I'm watching too much Frasier. my wife will get that one. It's amazing what you'll find when you just go out and look. Go out and look someday. Anyone who's watching this video, if you get a chance, just go outside. Go check out a neighborhood. Go on Google Maps. And Google's not paying me for saying that, by the way. Go on Google Maps, check out the neighborhood you want to go to, right? See what's there, walk up and down it, like virtually walk up and down it. See what you might want to do, and then go out and do it. That's what I'm doing. Excuse me for a second. Everyone else has got a drink, and usually it seems everyone's got coffee. Coffee this, coffee that. Now, before all the coffee aficionados start attacking me, I love coffee. Absolutely love coffee. But when I come home after a hard day's work, carbonated beverage with lots and lots and lots of lemon juice. I'm not sure if you can see that. Ooh. Well, that's why I bring my towel with me. Actually, I bring my towel with me because this is so damp. The moisture just goes right off of it. And then it ends up making a mess, much like I just did. So, Skål. By the way, Skål is cheers in Danish. Hope you enjoyed the next film bit. I hope I'm getting better. So right now, just check out my images and my B-roll and what I did down in Inglewood this weekend. And I will see you next week for my next video. If you liked my video, please like it. If you have any comments, please leave them down below. If you want to check out my Hippiegram or my Instagram, it's in my banner, please. And if you want to leave a comment, I'm really proud of this banner. I've never made a banner before. I never went out and found a picture. I went out and found the picture. I took the picture. I brought it home. I put it into was it Premiere Pro? Yeah, I think it was Premiere. I put it into Premiere Pro, and I made my banner. It was awesome. Had like hippie walks there on my YouTube thing, right on the back window. It's really, really, really amazing how good you feel when you become creative. One day I'm going to make a video on this one here as well. I've been thinking about this for ages. I call it my super sour smasher because usually you only see 2 slices of lemons in here because it's the kind of week before shopping. We use shopping every month, every 5 weeks. And I'm running low on lemons right now. So usually what I have is about 2 tablespoons of lemon juice and 2 tablespoons of lime juice. That's my ultimate favorite. So anyone who's got a lemon challenge, yeah, bring it on. Anyways, Skål again. And guess what? Well, right now I'm going to tell you hippie rule number 1 because I see my battery flashing at me on my display screen. So, hippie rule number 1. Hippie rule number 1! Always bring a spare battery with you on your person. Don't leave it in the car. Hippie rule number 2! Always look at the lens, not the display. Hippie rule number 3. Always bring some kind of light source when you're filming in a dark area. Hippie rule number 4. Always check your camera settings before you start filming. Last week, 720p. 2 choices in life, laugh or cry. I choose laughter, always. Rule number 5. Own your mistakes, no matter how excessively bad they are. Own them. Just learn from them. They're not failures. Your mistakes, they're not failures. Everyone makes mistakes. The only people that fail are the ones that give up. So don't give up. I'm not going to. Let's keep on going. That's why I got my hippie rules. Make sure not to do the same things over and over and over again. You know. Anyways, those are the hippie rules. And I think the hardest one for me to learn right now is hippie rule number 2, which is look at the lens. So, for me, Søren, hippie walks, skull, and lighting. I'll see you next time. Skull. You know, people say that opportunity knocks. When opportunity knocks, you better answer it. Well, here's a better idea. Instead of waiting for opportunity to knock, go out and find the opportunity. Walk out that door and find opportunity. And that's what I'm doing. What I'm trying to do with Hippie Walks and with myself is I'm learning from YouTube creators out there. And I hope to be one day, or am I one already? Well, I got 4 videos up, and this is my 5th video, so maybe I am a YouTube creator right now. And I'm not sure if you can hear that, but the plane going above me. I'm not sure if I'll be able to tune that out. We'll find out in post, I guess. Ooh, terminology. Oh. I'm learning from YouTube creators. I'm learning from Skillshare, and those are my sources of knowledge. Well, actually not all my sources of knowledge. The crazy stuff that goes on in my head, that's another source. And I'm starting to develop what I call hippie rules. So Hippie Walks is my journey going from vlogger. Hippie Walks is my journey going from a courier to a vlogger to filmmaker. And I'm gonna do it. I don't care what it takes. I don't care how long I have to work at it, but I'm gonna do it.